in the spring. Mike Hallett alongside me. Jimmy White, Mike, having taken the opening frame, just the start that the underdog needed in this match.
Yes, well, we say underdog, but Jimmy's got so much experience under his belt, hasn't he? And it's nice to see him back on our screens, actually. There was one or two occasions last year. Let's not forget that Jimmy only just missed out in the World Championship he lost in the final qualifying round. It'd be nice to see him there at the Crucible, but it didn't happen. But again, nice to see him back on our screens. But we know what a tough competitor this guy is, Ricky Walden, the defending champion here.
Yes, White lost to Rob Milkins in the final qualifying round for the Crucible, and we know how well Milkins went on to play in Sheffield, so no disgrace in losing to the man from Gloucester.
I think the other thing is as well, Phil, is we know that Jimmy's just slipped down the list a little bit, but he's always busy, isn't he? You know, he plays in the Legends Tour, he plays a lot of exhibitions around the country in the UK, and so, you know, he's always hitting balls, he's always playing, he's always practising. If he's not practising, he's playing.
Well, he's never lost his love for the game.
No.
That's the thing. He loves the game as much as he ever did.
Him and Steve Davis. So he'll be happy with the start that he's made here. It's been a bit of a while since these two met each other. Back in 2005 when they last competed. Ricky won that one 5-2. So it's 8 years. I think Ricky's one of those players as well, shall we say, not necessarily a late developer, but he's beginning to find his feet now in the professional game. He's always been a great player, but it makes a difference when you're in the winning enclosure and you start lifting trophies. Surprising what a confidence booster that is.
And he loves playing in China. His first ranking event coming in Shanghai back in 2008 when he beat a host of top players. Hendry, Robertson, Davis, Selby, and then Ronnie O'Sullivan in the final. And of course, he doubled his ranking title tally 12 months ago with victory here in Wuxi. Beat Stuart Bingham in the final on that occasion. So he loves playing in the Far East.
16.
And looking forward, I'm sure, to trying to defend his title. Terrific run to the last four of the World Championship for Walden, and he would have been disappointed not only to have lost that semi-final to Barry Hawkins, but it was the manner in which he lost it, really, because for large periods of that match he was bossing proceedings and he rather let it slip in the closing stages. But the very fact that he got to the semi-finals at the Crucible, easily his best ever showing there,
60.
having had a pretty rough record at snooker's greatest venue to that point, will have given him, I'm sure, a lot of confidence coming into this brand new season.
Jimmy White 4.
Just caught the red a little bit too much on the thick side. Well, Ricky will be aware of how dangerous Jimmy is if he's slightly under par here. Yes, he should be favourite, but we know that Jimmy, as we already mentioned, that he can still play. Not tempted with the reds on the right-hand side here. Oh, hang on. Well, that's a bonus.
1.
Yes, I don't think he saw the plant there, extending his hand in apology to Walden. Opportunity to lay a snooker behind the brown, though.
Jimmy White 1.
That could have been a lot better.
Yes, he stopped Ricky coming down the left-hand side of the tails with a look, of course, but as you say, I feel it could have been tight in behind the brown, but there's not much on there on the right-hand side. I think this is awkward. Actually, I just wonder whether you can see this red that's near the right-hand corner pocket. You can see reds, but I'm just wondering whether you can get to the potting angle. Well, you can't, obviously.
Foul.
Not sure about that one. Obviously, I think he was trying to play a plant there, but he was miles away. And just look at what he's done. Good chance here for Jimmy. Plenty of reds in the open. Taking the opening frame as well. Oh, Jimmy.
Well, that's the kind of error that has dogged White in recent seasons. Cue ball being cleaned. On the face of it, a very straightforward pot to left centre. Paul Collier, our referee, doing the polishing. But what an opportunity that was to build a sizable lead, having won the first frame. Real let-off for Walden.
1.
Well, we keep saying it, don't we, Phil? But in the context of the match, I just wonder that could be a very, very important miss there by Jimmy. If he goes on to lead 2-0, he's in good position, but 1-1, things could start to go away from him. Well, we've seen it before. The whole match can just change on one ball. Bit to do here, though, because the black's out of commission. Pink's available. Well, you've got to get the blue first. Bit of an indifferent start from these two here, then, in this first round match. So Ricky gives Jimmy another chance. Well, just look at that. I think he's still got this red there on the left hand side. He wanted this to be a little bit easier. Nice recovery.
Ten. 11. White. 17.
Well, White could have snookered himself behind the pink there. The cue ball run just a little further as it is. He covered the pink spot, which is why it's been replaced on the black spot.
little bit out of position, played for the blue to the middle, but he'll take the yellow. And if he can get himself back in good position out at this end of the table, especially with the pink there. Well, not now. He's caught the brown. Actually, I was about to say that it would be a good chance to lead 2-0, but he's got to pull one out here now.
Well, that was one from the archives.
He's got an angle on the yellow here as well to get close to these reds. I think the yellow just passed the brown to the middle. Well, that's a great shot. Nice pace. You'll have to go down for the blue this time, though.
Commentators, we have a huge storm over Paris, so we might lose some pictures as right now.
Well, apologies for the freezing in pictures at the moment. Some weather issues are causing a few technical problems, but we hope to get back to the live action as soon as possible. Jimmy White, as we return to our live pictures here, happily on Eurosport 1, just 1 century away, Mike, from reaching the 300 mark.
Fantastic. Well, he's only a few balls away from making it 2-0 here as well, because Ricky did get back in, but he's missed the green, but it's all gone wrong there for Jimmy. And this second frame very much still in the balance.
It's been a very scrappy affair. Both have had chances, but you sense it's a bigger frame for White than Walden. White certainly needs a strong start. Now ranked down at 55 in the world. Walden, remember, is a top 9 player, so very much the favourite on paper at least. We know how good Jimmy can be at his best, but you just sense that White needs that early cushion.
Might be playing cushion first here. Well, he missed that green a couple of shots ago, Ricky, and that was a great chance to level the match up, but Jimmy's there's only 14 behind here. There's still plenty on. I just wonder whether he'll be tempted with this brown. It's a difficult pot, tucked under that back cushion. Just look at that. These are never easy. Well, he went for it, and he's left it on. And Ricky only needs the brown here to, well, actually no, he needs the brown and the blue would make it 18, the lead 18 on. Expecting to get this though. A natural angle back for the blue, so it's about to go 1 apiece. And let's not forget that Jimmy's had a couple of chances in this frame already. He won't get another one though.
Yes, White will be frustrated, I'm sure, that he hasn't been able to extend his lead here. Really needed to take those chances and put Walden under pressure. As it is, it's going to be all square, barring something extraordinary, and I think with the pink hanging over the pocket,
Frame conceded.
pretty much a lost cause. White just had a quick look to see if he could keep the pink on the table, but decided he couldn't and promptly concede. So 1 frame apiece, and I think that expression from the whirlwind tells the story there. He knows he had a golden opportunity to move into a 2-0 lead against our defending champion. As it is, he's been pegged back. It's 1 frame apiece. The first of 5, of course, will go through.